Rumblings tonight of a possible budget cut at the Strickland Youth Center.
And Bob, they could be looking at a 15% decrease in funding over the next 2 years.
Fox 10 News reporter Derica Williams spoke with the judge and has details of what may happen.
The Strickland Youth Center is where order is restored and crucial decisions are made regarding our young people in trouble. Lately, Judge Edmund Naiman says his staff is doing the best it can despite changes.
We've lost, like I said, about a third of our probation officer staff, and I hear now word from the administrative office, of course, from our Chief Justice, that they are being asked by the legislature and by the governor to cut our funding by 5% for the court system this year and perhaps 10% next year.
That means a cut in support staff and probation officers, which Naiman says will make it difficult for the courts.
And I would think that it could only cause delays in people being able to have their day in court, both civilly and criminally. But we have 1,100 kids on probation to us, and I have 24 POs that have to monitor all of those children, and some of them much more difficult than others.
Naiman says his staff is doing whatever it takes to get the job done and trying to get more resources.
Because we have so many kids that are hurting right now, so many kids that come from families that have disintegrated or have never been in place, and we're trying to spend time and resources that we can build these families up, and if we don't have the money to do it, then it's just not going to get done. And you can take that for what it's worth. What will happen? Will crime increase? Well, I can't help but think that it will. If we're not meeting the needs of families that are in crisis right now, then their children will grow up without those needs having been met. And, the natural thing is that they will, either turn to crime or poverty will be, exacerbated by all of that. That's what things we're fighting right now.
The possible cuts are a sign of the economic times he hopes the youth center can weather. Reporting from Mobile, Derica Williams, Fox 10 News.
Judge Naiman says the cuts could take effect at the start of the next fiscal year in October.